Hey there, this is Dave M. M does not stand for Mosca, but I have another Mosca that I've just gotten ready to sell. Now normally, if a lot of my other Moscas, you'll see I do paint jobs, I completely refurbish them. But when it comes to P2s, I pretty much just get them running because once they became 25 years old, people don't want to spend the money on them anymore. The funny thing is, a P2 will do everything that a brand new Fusion will do. They're great machines. We joke around because they just last forever. And I've got customers with 20 million cycles on these, web press operator. But this one doesn't have, this one probably just has 1 million or 2 on it. It's just a nice little size that was made for the graphics industry. Most of my customers want tray size, which is another 4 inches wider. So this one won't do a large mail tray. It'll do a small mail tray and a bucket, but it won't do the large mail tray. Works great though in a printing operation. If you just want to stabilize bundles of printed material to put on a pallet, this is a good machine for that. Especially if you already have P2s, you know how good they are, that they just go and go and go. So this one was made in 1999. It's got the 500 millimeter by 400 millimeter tall arch, which is 20 by 15 3/4. I had this machine, I normally wouldn't have put it in line in front of my, I got a P5, a large Fusion, a small Fusion, other P5s to do, which are much more desirable, and I usually do those first and do these last. But I had a little newspaper up north that needed a machine. He says, "Hey Dave, I need a machine. The post office won't take my string, and my string tire is broken." So I stopped by and fixed the string tire. Then he didn't want the machine after I'd spent 3 days getting it ready. So anyways, is what it is. I'll sell it regardless. So I did not replace the heater. Normally my go-to thing is always replace the heater because I sent a machine to California one time. The heater went. I had to send them a heater next day. So I usually just do the heaters. But a Mosca heater is about 900 bucks. I'm only selling this. I'm going to list this for 2,500. So $24.95. So I'm not putting a $900 heater in it when the other one has nice wires. Usually that's indicators how burnt the wires are coming off the heater tongue. Has nice wires. Not going to replace the heater. Works great. I did replace the casters. Put swivel locking casters on all 4 corners. I didn't paint it. Too much time for this type of machine. This P2 was the first machine to utilize the reversible DC motors. And my dad used to always have trouble with the string tires first because he was a string tire guy going back to the 50s. The string tire would pull the bundle and you had to hold it, and you had to turn it, and it was just a nightmare trying to get it to do a bundle of flats for the post office. And then the older Moscas previous to this with the big AC motor, those things would crumple up your bundle. This is the first machine with the soft touch. Now this is weird, soft touch, that means no tension. Our logic would mean that you would turn this on for tension. It's the opposite. The light turns it off. So that's the soft touch. When you have the soft touch, you can take just a nice little bundle of, say, printed material, little thin bundle of number 10 envelopes, and you can strap it for the post office, and that's good enough. And now this has white strap. It'll also run the 5040C, which is the clear, or the 5021C, which is the smooth clear. It'll run all the various Mosca straps. I always just tell my customers, keep it off the label. That makes the post office happy. Now if I turn this off, then I can do a bundle, and it pulls down and gives me tension. I usually will show my hand. It bites into my hand, but if I hit the soft touch, turn off the tension motor, it just barely kisses my hand. Price includes palletizing. I will palletize it and arrange shipping. Shipping is the responsibility of the purchaser, or you can pick it up. One of the things about an old Mosca, well, usually if you buy a Mosca, you can find them cheaper than me. I'm not the cheapest. But if you buy a machine sight unseen and you don't know what the condition is, you get it in and you need a service call from Mosca, you're talking about $1,000 just to walk through the door, and they replace any part that they think might need to be replaced. So you're starting to replace motors and sensors and heaters and all kinds of stuff, and that service call can cost you more than a machine. So if you if you're buying a machine that you can see work, this is why I do the videos. One of the things that's important on a Mosca is having everything adjusted so that the auto feed works. Because without the auto feed, you got to fish it up, turn the wheel, grab the strap, know how to do it. So what I'll do is I'll just cut the strap. And it just straps down until the accumulator is empty. Well, actually it straps down until the little B7 sensor right here senses the end of the piece of strap. Then it shoots out all the strap. That's just to make sure everything's all clear so the strap doesn't get jammed up. Put your new reel on, turn the reel until it pops. You push it and turn it and it'll pop. And then the reel, the machine has a little button for the brake to release the brake. Around the white roller over on the right side. And if you heard that sound, that whee sound, that's the machine trying to feed and it didn't. So now it knows to auto feed, which on this machine all it means is the threading gate will come down. The little, I call it the hook. The hook will come down and the machine will do a sequence where this motor runs and fills some strap up, this motor grabs it but stops, then it fills up, then it feeds. If it doesn't do it, then that order it won't work. Go to the first motor and turn it a little bit just to grab it. And I get it around the hook here. Once you've done that, and you saw how nice and fast that motor, that's what's amazing about these machines. All these motors work, they're fast. You can tell how much wear they have on them by how slow, if they're real slow, it means they've been used a lot. This machine, P2s don't have counters, but I would guess maybe well under a million. I don't think this one even has a million on it. I've seen them go, I have customers with 20, and I got a counter on my phone of one in Ohio. I got that picture like 5-6 years ago and it was 39 million. And the machine's probably still working. So potential lifespan is like 40 to 50 million if you have a mind to go that long. And there's no reason why they can't. Mosca still sell. The only thing Mosca doesn't sell for these anymore are motherboards, and that's because it used DOS programming, and they don't have anything that runs DOS anymore. So they can't sell you a motherboard, but I have motherboards and used these motherboards. There's only 2 or 3 variants of this machine, so the motherboards work. You don't have to try and get the exact program code. So yeah, that's it. It's a nice little machine. Would work great on a small newspaper, printing plant, anywhere where you got to do up something small and bundle up a little bundle like that. All right, thanks for watching.